Week 10 of the NFL, man, great matchups, great teams. Playoffs is on. Teams are fighting for the playoff win and to compete. But I want to know, do you think the Dallas Cowboys is going to compete, or do you think they're going to lose their next 3 games in a row? They got some hot competition next week. Well, this week they got the Philadelphia Eagles. They're coming back. They got the Texans, then the Commanders. Do you think they lose their next 3 games in a row?
I think they do, man. I think Dak
Sheesh.
Prescott is crazy, bro, because you wouldn't think Dallas Cowboys would lose this many games in the season period, but the way they're going, bro, it's already a disaster, bro. I'm not sure if you into country music or much, but man, I think Morgan Wallen dedicated a song specifically for the Dallas Cowgirls. I give you a little sneak peek of it. So go like, "Long live Cowgirls, never gonna settle on down, girl. Leaving a lovely little town, girl, lonely town where the sun don't
Oh,
shine."
that's true. This is a true song.
This is a true song. Where the sun don't
Damn.
shine. The sun don't shine. That is perfect description for the Cowboys because it seems like it's gray skies, dark clouds, bro. They ain't had no sunshine in a minute, bro. It's really been bad. It's been terrible, bro. It just gets darker and darker, especially after Dak Prescott hamstring injury. Not that he was really doing much shit anyway. He was one of the cowgirls in the song that Morgan
Yeah.
Wallen talked about. But the CD Lamb got an AC joint separation, whatever the hell that means. I don't even know he could play through it. He being all tough, hard headed, talking about, "Oh yeah, I'm gonna play for it. We gonna get it right." But I don't know, bro. With Cooper Cup throwing him the ball now, I'm not sure if he'll have those big games. But man, it's just a disaster all over, and it's a tough schedule. They look like they have one of the toughest schedules in the league, man. I don't know what your thought is. I don't know if you think they can at least not finish last in the division, or do you think like the Giants going to catch up with them? What's your thoughts, bro?
um, this might sound crazy. This might sound like a myth almost.
All right.
But I feel like the theme for the 2024 football season is backup QBs. When they come in, they win games. Hey, it ain't happen for the Saints though. It didn't happen for the Saints. But the theory that when backup QBs come in, they shine bright. I'm not
Yeah,
sure how true that is. Do I believe in that myth? Hell no, I believe in facts. And I feel like, once again, by the time Mark Wallace gonna have a full album to talk about the Cowboys, because man, bro, I just don't think honestly, maybe they might do win. Maybe. Because I feel like Dak Prescott was the issue sometimes, just holding the ball too long. Missing receivers. Maybe Cooper Rush might get in there and find a dynamic. Last year he did go
yeah,
on a 4 game winning streak with them. Was it 4 or
he
5
did.
winning
It was
streak?
4 games, and yeah, he did pretty good. He did pretty solid.
Yeah, but I don't know if it's gonna be solid enough, man. They got a tough
Yeah,
3 games in a row.
exactly, bro. It's not a situation you want to even put a backup quarterback in. You know what I'm saying? And that's really tough. He did good for them, as you said. That's a good point. He did good for them a season or two ago when he went on that streak. But man, they don't have a run game. Looks like CD Lamb, their best receivers hurt. They're already limited on receivers, so it's like who else you gonna throw the ball to? Cookie Monster, like nobody. You got defense that's always hurt, or they just don't play. Literally, bro, it's all busted up, and I don't think Mike McCarthy's the best head coach, but literally doesn't even have like any offense now that Dak Prescott's out. No run game, period.
Never existed. Never existed there. So I got a question for you. Do you think Mike McCarthy has the same faith as Dennis Allen if they lose the next 3 games?
Man, I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. I think Mike McCarthy should have got fired already before Dennis Allen. I'm gonna just say that. Mike McCarthy definitely should have got fired, but I don't think I feel like Mike McCarthy's just gonna get away with it because of Jerry Jones. That's
You
that's
think
the that's the
so?
one reason because of Jerry Jones. Jerry Jones, it seems like he's always had Mike McCarthy's back through. I want to say the ups and the downs, but I'm gonna say the downs because literally they didn't have no ups after the regular season the last few years, and then even this season they don't even have a regular season anymore. So yeah, bro, it's just through the downs. Mike McCarthy's always you know been seen through good eyes with Jerry. Like Jerry's always had his back, it seems like, and I feel like he's just gonna get away with it. Maybe after this season he'll get fired, but this season, nah. What you think, bro?
I mean, hey, Jared Jones been getting embarrassed. You seen that ass when he got on his birthday. Yeah. Hey, I don't know how many embarrassments he gonna take. I don't know how many times
Bro,
he can
hey.
sit up in that press box with that little.
Then the memes
I
out here
just don't
too,
know,
man.
man.
The memes funny. Man, I ain't even trying to be funny, bro. I really hope that's not his last birthday memory, bro. I'm so serious. I'm so serious. I don't want that to be his last memory. That man already 82, bro. This man older than Joe Biden, bro. I don't know.
Bro,
I feel like
that's crazy, bro.
yeah,
I'm not gonna lie to you, man. I think that's even more crazy than the Saints firing Dennis Allen and trading Marshawn Lattimore.
yeah, bro. Yeah, that Marshawn Lattimore was a huge trade. That's a huge name that you don't see every day. But I do like the compensation for the Saints that they got out of it. They got a third round pick, fourth round pick, fifth round pick. I think another draft pick in another year. And to me, he was already injured a lot anyway.
That was the point I was gonna make there. That was the exact point that I was gonna make.
Exactly, bro. Like his availability just hasn't been there. I do believe they can, make up for him by either building a solid offensive line with those draft picks, like Detroit Lions did, before they even had Montgomery and Jared Goff and even had the weapons. They started with the foundation like a cake, right? They built the offensive line, got uh what's his name, Penny Sewell. I think that's exactly what the Saints should do with those draft picks. I think they should just get a healthy offensive line, and then they'll be off to a good start to having better days. They'll probably even experience quicker, better days than the Cowboys if they do that. They just need to, take a pick out of
Yeah.
Buckles playbook and just get the fucking offensive line started, bro. And from there, just stay fucking healthy, bro. Spend some fucking money on your body. I ain't saying $250,000 like Derrick Henry, but hell, y'all need to stay healthy because it's ridiculous, bro.
I mean, that's what's the interesting part about it, right? It seemed like they are automatically just going into a rebuild year, right? That's what it sounds like. But if you ask me, I think the problem lies in their strength and conditioning. I don't know what they're doing. I'm not sure what they're doing, but man, it's kind of outrageous on the back-to-back years they had and the amount of injuries they had multiple seasons in a row that caused them to have losing seasons. Like it just doesn't make any sense. I don't know why they can't stay healthy, but it's kind of seemed that they're they're kind of accepting the fate, right? You already know
Yeah.
Cam Jordan's leaving, Demario Davis is in there.
Mm-hmm.
Tyrann Matthews might be his last year.
Yeah.
The offensive line is all banged up. You traded Marshawn Lattimore. You let Sauce Gardner go last year. Um, so are you think this is a wise decision for the Saints to say, hey, look, we tired of trying to, finish at an okay season. Let's just take the L, what it is, and enter our rebuilding year. You think they're wrong for this?
Man, honestly, bro, I see it both ways. So I feel like they could have finished the season off with Dennis Allen because they had all the injuries, bro. Like you literally can't do anything when you have second string team all around. Like you have backup receivers, backup corners. At the end of the day, even like the best head coaches can't really do anything with that. But I will say this: his history hasn't been good, and at the end of the day, it's a business. So the fact that he got fired, I'm not surprised at all. Just because at the end of the day, I know it's a business, and his record even before like the Saints wasn't good. Even his first year with the Saints, I know they had some healthy players on their squad, but he couldn't get the wins that we were hoping, at least especially early on. That I remember, man. But I don't know. What's your take on the whole Dennis Allen thing, bro? Because I was questioning myself if it's too early of firing or if it wasn't.
I'm gonna say this. Keith Harris, this is for you, buddy. I already said it was, but I feel like this, right? Everyone bashing Dennis Allen, right? He's there bashing Dennis Allen left, right. Oh, he can't do this right. Oh, he can't do that right. He can't do it. He's the worst coach in the NFL, right? Right. Granted, he is the worst coach in the NFL. He lost by 31. He lost to 31 different NFL teams, him and Derek Carr. That's impressive. Lose to 31
Yeah.
different NFL teams. That's impressive, right? But my point when I was talking to Keith Harris about this was that man, Sean Payton left on a losing season 2 years in a row. We it wasn't there, right? Injuries played a factor in it. Sean Payton couldn't get it done. Got frustrated, left, whatever you want to call it. Took a sabbatical, came back, went to Denver Broncos, right? So no one gave Sean Payton the ass for it. Like no one gave Sean Payton for messing up and knowing what the faith of it was that it was just injuries. It was just a bunch of injuries. It was nothing dealing with play calling at all. And just seeing how they was rocking and rolling week 1 and week 2 against the Panthers, which really don't count. The Cowboys, you thought coming in the season, Cowboys was going to be good. Whoop the mess out the Cowboys, right? But everything looked good. Offense clicking, everything rolling. Everything is dynamite. But all of a sudden, we lose a few linemen. Oh, we lose this person on defense. All right, we lose that game. All right, cool. Not really Dennis Allen fault. Can't really blame my. Oh, next week lose Derek Carr. Now we lose Chris Olave. Like, you know what I'm saying? Then everything just started trickling down. And then all of a sudden, it's Dennis Allen fault. But Dennis Allen don't have enough to make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. Like, I hate to say it like that. You can't compete in the NFL having 3rd and 4th round players trying to play against first star players. Like, it just doesn't work like that. And so don't get me wrong, but as a head coach, you have to take some responsibility. Yes. Do I feel like was there a lot for Dennis Allen to work with the injuries regarding? Absolutely not. But I think the straw was that Derek Carr came back and lost against the Panthers, and most importantly, as a Saints fan, lost against the Panthers, and that never happens. And Bryce Young got off the bench, came in with a minute and 23 seconds left, drove down the field and got a touchdown pass. That one, it was embarrassing.
I can't believe
that's what they had enough at that point.
Yep, they were going to do anything, man. They was like, all right, let's get Marshawn Lattimore out of here. Let's get this head coach out of here, man. They was just ready at that moment, 100% set on a rebuild. You can't lose to the Carolina Panthers. Bro.
Yeah, I think that was the final straw right there.
Yeah, bro. So hopefully his new head coach, I heard his name, Darren Rizzi, man. He need to bring some Riz to that locker room. Getting them players' heads, bro. He need to bring that Riz on, man. So with that being said, with new head coach and with some injuries coming back, do you feel like they'll maintain 3rd in the division, or do you think Carolina?
No. Hell no. Hey, bro, I hate to say it. Bro. Psh, I ain't got no faith. I have, as a Saints fan, the faith is gone. If we finish last in our division, bro, you might as well just break out the bags again. It's so bad. During the first quarter, you already I'm swapping my jerseys out for my Baltimore jerseys. It is bad. It is bad. So finishing 3rd would be a miracle. I'm not gonna lie to you. Finishing 3rd will be a miracle. But moving on down the list, man, take us on to our next topic. Bucko.
Yeah, so breakout player of the week, CJ Stroud. I have CJ Stroud as my breakout player because, man, his last 3 games, he's only threw 1 touchdown total in the last 3 games. Yes. That's so unlike CJ Stroud. I figure at home he's going to rebound. He's going to throw at least 2 touchdown passes. At least. It's against, team, I believe it's against the Detroit Lions, actually. Now, I'll say the Detroit Lions recently got another pass rusher, Zadarius Smith. He's actually pretty solid. So that's something to watch out for. I think, what's his name? Hutchinson is still out, or the defensive end for the Lions.
Yeah.
Was their main pass rusher. Yeah. He got injured, so this will be a good replacement for him. But I do think CJ Stroud plays a lot better at home. He has a higher passing rating of 103. And I just feel like he will have a shakeback game because I heard word on the street Nico Collins coming back.
I heard that too. I heard it.
That should definitely help out the offense a little bit alongside Joe Mixon and Tank Dell, man. So what's your breakout player?
I mean, first of all, I want to say that's a great selection. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's a great observation. I'm kind of that's a good one. I can't lie to you. I will be surprised if he doesn't break out this week. That's what I'm gonna say. First of all, my breakout player is a person. Some people call him White Lightning, White Chocolate, whatever. Probably the best white running back in the game, Christian McCaffrey. Word on the street is Christian McCaffrey is going to suit up this weekend.
I didn't even hear about that one.
They said that's the rumor. So if Christian McCaffrey is going to play as they are predicting, granted, it's a rumor. It is a rumor, but they said majority Christian McCaffrey is going to play this game. And if
That's
he
huge news.
does, that is my breakout player. I'm 100%. He give me 100 yards rushing, 2 touchdowns.
Hey, bro. That's huge news, man, because I'm really happy for him, first of all, the way he's coming back with this Achilles tendonitis I heard he had in like both legs. I thought he was out for the season when I saw that, honestly, but good to see him getting better, and hopefully he can continue to stay like that whenever he gets back in. But I like that pick too, man. That's a good one. That's definitely a good one, bro. Hopefully it's actually work out for me because, man, all these breakout players of the week, I barely been hitting them. Jesus, man. So hopefully this one actually break out for me.
I mean, yeah. Like I said, I guess that's mine is based on a rumor. I hate to say it like that. It's based on a rumor.
You got rumors in
like
here,
it'd be just like a Cooper Cub type of thing. I mean, Puka Nakua. No one thought he was gonna play. No one thought Puka Nakua was gonna play. Man came out of nowhere and lit their ass up, bro. Came out of nowhere, out the woodworks. And at that moment, I knew I lost my bet.
Yeah, knew he was gonna go off. You knew it was over. That was it. Man, you want to transition to the Ravens versus Bengals game? That's what I'm looking forward to tomorrow.
Bengals versus Ravens. So I got a question. Everybody know. Let's just give it a little background for the folks, right? On where the little I ain't gonna say animosity, but the reason why I give Bucko a little tough titty sometimes, right? It all started 2 years ago. This man said, we had a debate on who our top 5 QBs is, right? He said number 1, Patrick Mahomes. Cool. Can't argue with that. Cool. Right? Cool. Then he said Joe Burrow. I'm like, damn, that's tough. That's a tough one. That's tough. That's tough. Yeah, he proceeded to put Josh Allen as number 3. Wow. All right, cool. All right. Dang. I forgot who put Ford and all that stuff like that. But long story short, I don't believe Lamar Jackson made the list. And that's where it started. And I said, hey, buddy, look, hey, this guy right here, number 8, get it done. Number 8, get it done. But with that
man, number 8 wasn't so great at the time, man. Got to complete the whole story, bro.
Man, so long story short, man, I'm rocking with Baltimore all day. They about to bust out that Louis V belt and put that belt to ass, man. You see the spread. You see what the spread is. Man, the spread started out at 8.5, bro. At 8.5. They expect the Ravens. Lamar gonna give them 8. That's what they saying. Lamar Jackson is gonna give the Bengals 8. That's what they saying, man. Could you believe that Lamar is gonna give them 8? He gonna give them the big 8.
8.5. Wow. They realized it was really 8.5 spread.
It started off at 8.5, and it's right now. I think the spread is at 6.5 or 7, depending on what sports book you bet on. But it started off at 8.5. And I'm like, hey, Big 8 is gonna give them 8. They must know something. Big 8 is gonna give them 8.
Yeah, man. But I'm so surprised, bro, just because how the last game went. Like, literally went overtime. Well, first of all, let me go back to your comment. The reason why I had Lamar Jackson in the top 5 was because at the time, I was blind to the fact of his greatness. I'll say that just because he didn't have great receivers on the squad. So I was pretty much seeing and using my eye test to see, okay, who are the great guys? And they just happen to be quarterbacks with great receivers like Josh Allen, Pat Mahomes. I believe this was the year they went at it in that epic wild game I call greatest game of the year. So I had them at 1 and 3. The only person I had above in the mix at number 2 is Joe Burrow. The reason why is because when he's healthy, I just believe talent-wise, he's been great. But
absolutely.
I feel like people just think he's a little bit overrated just because of the receivers he has on the team. But my thing is, if you're gonna, if you're just gonna put one quarterback to that, you gotta put the rest of them to that. Like Tua with his weapons, Jalen Hurts, he's got weapons too. So I feel like can't necessarily. Yeah, I'm not gonna ignore talent just because you have a bunch of weapons on your team, but yeah, I do have high belief in Joe Burrow when he's healthy. But as of now, I'll admit, is Pat Mahomes as 2024? This is me talking 2024. Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, right there.
Okay,
number 3.
I'll take. Hello, I'm glad we record this. Hey, say that one more time. Run it back. Run it back one time. Let's see you say.
No, currently I'm at Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson. I got Josh Allen. Josh Allen's still at my third spot. That ain't changed. And Pat Mahomes are on one spot. So I'm 2 or 3. I'm 2 or 3. I'm quite happy with that. 2 or 3.
Okay,
2 or 3. Quite happy with that, man. And Jalen Hurts, I believe, was in my top 5 too. He was probably like at 5, which right now I might have him at like 5. That sounds about right.
So Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Josh Allen, Joe Burrow,
Yep.
Jalen Hurts.
Yeah, I'm still iffy on the 5th one for sure. But right now, I say Jalen Hurts just because the young upcoming quarterbacks. I'm still trying to feel out.
Yeah.
I just want to give him a little bit more time.
So let me ask you another question. I know we're going off topic, but why Jared Goff doesn't make that top 5 for you?
All right, man. So the reason why, first of all, this man has had 3 bye weeks in a row. This man barely even has the opportunity. He barely throws the ball. I can't even see if he could throw the ball good or not because all they do is run the ball. That's literally what they do, bro. I mean, like I say, I'm kind of going against my statement about the talent around him, but Jared Goff just got fucking. Oh my lord!
Yeah, it is. I hate to say it. He got to make too many tough throws. I hate to say it like that. He got to make too many tough throws.
Yeah. Like I could play quarterback for the team for crying out loud. At least that's what I believe in, bro. Like I'm so confident. The more I watch the Lions, the more I'm like, wait, I can play for them. Just sit back, well, no problem, bro. Sit back, no problem. Give you the football, no problem.
Here you
I know
go.
how to do that.
Hey, swing past the Gibbs. It's cool. Hey, look, throw it screen to St. Brown. You gonna hit somebody on the goal ball. Hey, look, it is what it is. But getting back to the business that matters. Who you got? Bengals versus Ravens. Let's go.
I'm picking the Ravens.
Ravens?
I'm picking the Ravens. I pick. So this ain't the first time I went against the Bengals too, because I went against them whenever they played the Eagles. And I think I went against them first time they matched with Baltimore as well, just because of the run game between the two. So I just don't believe in the Bengals stopping the run game. I don't think they can contain Derrick Henry. Look, like I said, it's either going to be 3 options. A, they won't be able to stop Derrick Henry from the run. B, they won't be able to stop Lamar Jackson from the run. Or C, all the above. I don't know, bro. Hey, last time it looked like Derrick Henry and Lamar Jackson got their little bit. So the answer was C. It looked like it's going to be C again, man. And they're going to see their way to a loss, man. So honestly, bro, I think it'll be a shootout. It'll be a lot of points. I do think it'll be a close game. I'm not saying it's going to be a blowout. It was a close game.
Oh, yeah, absolutely.
Overtime. But it's going to be some points. I believe that. It's going to be some points, bro. But, man, I already know who you got. You got the jersey on right now, man.
Hey, but let's be realistic. I do believe Baltimore is going to win, right? Absolutely. Like, no doubt about it. I do think they're going to win, right? What I do think is, I do think the Bengals cover a spread. So if you guys are looking at it, it was 8.5 spread, 7.5, whatever the spread is currently sitting at the moment. I do not feel confident in it. And here's why.
Yeah.
As you've seen, Baltimore cannot close out games.
Nah,
they cannot close out games. You see how they lost against Cleveland. They dropped 4 interceptions. And you just seen that everybody, they beat, bro, they made James Winston look so good. They had people riding on the Browns the next week that they was going to win. And what did James Winston do? Throw 4 interceptions. He threw 4 fucking interceptions, same 4 interceptions that Baltimore Ravens were supposed to have, but they couldn't catch the ball because they have a weak secondary, right? And guess what? Joe Burrow had 5 touchdowns last game. 5 different receivers, hitting everybody, throwing touchdowns like Oprah handed out cards. He was saying Halloween trick or treat. Here you go celebrate in the end zone, passing everybody a touchdown, hitting every different receivers or tight ends that you ain't even heard of was getting touchdown passes. So with that being said, I do think the Bengals will cover a spread. So if you was asking me if that line is still at 8.5, give me the Bengals at 8.5. I do think the game is going to go over. I think the current over is sitting at 53 points. That is a lot. Don't get me wrong. But like I said, it will go tit for tat because Baltimore does have a great offense that I think the Bengals defense can't stop, but vice versa. The Ravens defense secondary sucks. It fucking sucks. And I think that's going to be the leading factor on why I think the Bengals can't cover a spread.
Yeah, man, that's a very good point. It is a large spread. First of all, I will say that. Like even any matchup, bro, like 7, 8 points is a lot. You often see like teams cover who are underdogs. I mean, that's a good statement. I believe this will be the same thing with this being division game. I mean, I said that like once or twice, and you fucking division opponent blew out the other opponent. I'm like, come
Yeah,
on, man, have some fucking pride. It's a division game. But nah, this one for sure should be good. Especially the Bengals off to a slow start. Even though this season they really off to an even slower start to the point where I don't even think they'll be able to bounce back. But my thing is, Bengals have a chance, right? I'm picking the Ravens, but the only way I see them having a chance, and I'll be confident to change my pick during the game, is if Bengals start putting up points early and have a solid lead against the Ravens, because you said their secondary is so bad. Well, if Joe Burrow just throw a touchdown or two out of nowhere, quick in the first quarter, and then like the Ravens kind of have to maybe not early on in the game, but eventually second, third quarter, maybe they'll have to start compensating for the points they've given up and have to start throwing the ball rather than run the ball. Not saying that they're not a good passing team. Lamar Jackson's a great passer. He's a great passing quarterback. But I'm just saying, I'd rather go against the Ravens passing than Ravens running. Ravens running scary. That's
yeah,
scary. Lamar Jackson and Derrick Henry, not hell no. Nah, I don't want to see this. I'll just be
yeah.
that's too much for me, man. Yeah, that's my take on it, though, bro.
So you would admit and say that if the Bengals lose this game, is a wrap for their season.
Yes, yes, indeed, yes, indeed.
Okay. Would you say if Lamar Jackson wins this game, y'all will start saying MV3 at this point? Like, do
Hey,
you
bro.
think this game is enough status to say, you know what? I think Lamar Jackson just secured the MV3 spot and what MV3 means, he's going to win the MVP 3 times, and this
Hey,
time
man.
third.
He don't need to. Man, he don't even need to play for me to say that, bro. He already got that. It would solidify even more that he'd be MVP3. But nah, I got him as MVP right now. So
Over
yeah,
Derrick Henry.
over Derrick Henry, yeah, I got him over Derrick Henry.
I got you.
Derrick Henry ain't got two jobs. Lamar Jackson do. He run and throw the ball.
I mean, yeah, because I feel like Lamar Jackson MV3, Derrick Henry Offensive Player of the Year, hands down. If you ask me.
That's good, man. Yeah, I was debating because like earlier on, I know you asked me if he would get 2,000 yards. I said no, but it'd be close. Right now, I don't know. It looked like he can't get
Hey,
it.
hey, believe it or not, if the Bengals secondary is that bad, man, Derrick Henry might have 200 yards rushing this game. I'm not gonna lie to you.
Yeah, I can see the Ravens as a total having at least 150 rushing yards as a team, but that's just me being nice. I think it could be more than that.
Yeah.
Total.
All right, man. What's our last topic of the day as we running down on the clock?
Hey, man, let's just go over our three top teams we have in our rankings. So let me go with you first, man. I'll be gentleman. Let you take the floor.
I mean, honestly, bro, my top 3 teams right now. And I know y'all be thinking this is rigged, but hey, I kid you not. We did not even discuss this prior. I promise you, we're gonna have the exact, probably not the exact, but very similar because I think it's very black and white. But hands down, first off, give me them Chiefs.
Give me the Chiefs.
You can't doubt them. I hate to say it. You can hate them, you can love them, but you can't hate them. I mean, you can't knock.
How about D Hop though? How about D Hop?
I feel like D-Hop gonna get him a ring though. I can tell you that. If he said maybe, if not, shit, bro, it's tough. But Chiefs number 1. Second, give me Detroit.
Yep.
Give me Detroit at second. And then at third, of course, give me the Baltimore Ravens. And the reason why everybody's be talking about me putting my opinion bias, but I feel like Detroit is a better complete team than the Baltimore Ravens is because they got a little better defense than Baltimore Ravens. I think that's why they're a little bit more complete. Offense, you can go tit for tat if you want to say this and say that, but man, they got a better defense. That's why I'm putting them at 2 over instead of the Baltimore Ravens. What about you, man?
Yeah, man. So at number 1, I got the Chiefs too. Kansas City all day, baby. Patrick Mahomes, Travis Kelce, Isaiah Pacheco. I heard a rumor too. He'll be back late November, so that'll help out too. But Kareem Hunt been doing his thing though. That'd be a dangerous duo if they do manage to keep 2. Kareem Hunt, Isaiah Pacheco in the backfield.
Oh yeah.
D Hops look good. Isaiah Worthy, I don't know what's going on with him, man. He started off pretty strong, and now he's just like
He gonna get him one. He gonna get another jet sweep.
yeah, man. But shit, he really pissed me off with that one touchdown that called back because he wasn't looking where he was going, stepped out of bounds. But that's
Yeah.
beside the point. Uh, number two, Detroit Lions. Me and you,
Hey, all right. Okay.
and great mind thinking like you know what I'm saying. I mean, they to me have the greatest offense in the NFL. Man, the Chiefs have the greatest defense in the NFL. That's what they showed me so far. Defense wins championships, but Detroit, I just feel like they're not number
Hey, don't
one.
sleep on the offense now. Don't sleep on the offense. The defense is great, but the offense is up there too.
For
They're like
Chiefs,
you said Detroit or the Chiefs.
oh no, I was going on to Detroit. Like I was saying the Detroit Lions offense was like the best offense in the NFL. But the Chiefs offense is good. I'm just saying that. I'm not saying that, but I was just saying they have the best defense in the NFL.
Oh, I got you. I got you. I got you. All right, yeah.
Yeah, yeah. But the Lions offense to me is greater than any offense in the NFL, hands down with the running back
Oh,
duo.
I would agree with that as well. Absolutely.
Yeah, Amon St. Brown, Sam Laporta. You got fucking Jared Goff on vacation every week. You know what I'm saying? But I mean, he do get the job done. I ain't even going to disrespect him like that. He get the
And then you
job
got
done.
Williams. People be sleeping on him.
Yeah, bro. Like I give it to him, man. I thought he was done after he had like a bad beginning of the career, but yeah, he's managed to prove me wrong. Number three, it was tough, man. I was debating between the two,
Drum
but
roll.
I got Buffalo Bills, bro. The reason
What?
why I was going to choose Baltimore, I was, but then I had remember the Cleveland Browns loss. I think that just scared me away from putting them in the
Yeah.
top three. I feel bad doing it. I know the record's like 6-3 now,
I mean,
but
that's fair though. That's very fair.
yeah,
That's
and the
very
Bills on
fair.
a hot streak, bro. They won like 4 or 5 straight. Uh, I just feel like that matchup. The thing that got me was the matchup the Bills and Ravens had, where the Ravens stomped all over them, and the Bills couldn't stop the run for nothing. I feel like with that one, I'm just giving the Bills benefit of doubt, hoping that was just coincidence that they were just two in their heads when they were 3-0 already of the season, and then they just went into Baltimore thinking, oh, we could just go easy. And I feel like they just kind of got in their heads a little bit with the Bills. But I feel like if they were matching up again, the Bills could probably get the win. That's my opinion on it. It'd be tough. It'd be tough.
So I got a question that I know everyone is going to ask, right?
Yeah.
Why the Philadelphia Eagles did not make our top three?
Ooh, the I feel like I mean, at least me, I still kind of think about their flaws as far as uh I feel like injuries. They've been in and out of injuries with receivers, AJ Brown and Devontae Smith. I mean, I think they're good now, but man, Saquon Barkley's been on a mission. He's been carrying the team literally, and I'm just saying, bro. Like Josh Allen, we talked about earlier. Josh Allen, have him ahead of Jalen Hurts. Uh, Patrick Mahomes and Lamar Jackson have him ahead of Jalen Hurts. I think it's also like a quarterback thing
Yeah.
too. And for me, I still kind of think about their flaws last year on defense, which has gotten it's improved, but to me, they're also like close, but they're not in the top three in my opinion, bro. What you think?
Hey, honestly, it was gonna go back and forth, but like you say, it came down to quarterback, and I think the quarterback, I just maybe this might just me being a little biased here, just to be honest with you, and I just don't have as much faith in Jalen Hurts as I would in Lamar
Yeah,
Jackson, in my opinion. Not saying that oh the Eagles does not look great. They've been playing great. Like
oh
I can't
yeah,
lie to you. Like they've been putting belt the ass on everybody.
yep. They were
So
literally one drop away from only losing one game. Where Saquon Barkley had that drop where they
oh
should have
yeah,
won.
literally.
Yeah,
So yeah, they're not no scrub team. And like I said, my opinion is probably just biased because I am a Baltimore Ravens fan. I do want to see them win. I just probably am putting them on a little bit of pedestal there. But like I said, I just feel like they're missing something, but I don't know what it is. But when you look at it, they're not really missing anything. But like
yeah,
you know what I'm saying, maybe it's just I don't have great faith in uh Jalen Hurts. So I just don't have faith in the coaching. I just don't know what it is. I just feel like they're
yeah,
very one dimensional and they don't really have no surprise attack to it. If you ask me, I feel
yeah,
like with Detroit, they got so many options. I feel like with Baltimore,
yeah.
they got a lot of options. I feel like with the with the
Chiefs.
yeah, with the Chiefs, you can't knock Patrick Mahomes. I'm just saying, like you
Yeah,
just he earned that title of not to play with his name. And I just feel like when it comes to the Eagles, that it's just like very smash mouth football with them a little bit. So yeah, that's just my take on it. But that wraps up another great episode of the Locker Room. Make sure you follow me on IG at Shug TV. Follow Bucko at
Be humble, Bucko.
Let's go, baby. Week 10 in the NFL.